Hi there, it's Xadia. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're back, hi, how are you? In today's video, we're going to be turning an animal into a paper dragon. So I searched up the most colorful, kind of unique dragons on Google, and there was 3 that stuck out to me, which was a chameleon, a peacock, or a scarlet macaw. So I asked my members to choose one, and they chose, drumroll please, the scarlet macaw. This is what they look like. They are so beautiful and colorful. I've never made like a bird dragon before, so this is gonna be exciting. Unless you count out Feather Star because she has feathers as her ear. For a scarlet macaw, I was thinking to go for a vibe of an explorer, kind of like Zip, with the same idea with the goggles. Actually, that's why I brought him out. But other than that, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Now we're gonna start the sketching process. A beak kind of is like round but pointy. It goes like this. I can't even get the nostrils right. Oh my goodness. I should probably look up references for like a bird. That's probably a good idea. And then the goggles. Ooh, oh my gosh. Do you guys know that bird that is like white and yellow? Feathers like stick out. I don't know why I'm using hers. Like his feathers kind of stick out to make it look like hair. Yep, we're doing that. Feathers are more like less pointy. Oh yeah. If I do like feathers down here, if that would look good. Or might be like too much feathers. Okay, I see it. I think I'm gonna start on the ear. Because I'm scared of doing the eye. I'm like avoiding it. I don't know if you can tell that. But I'm avoiding it. I'm looking at the scarlet macaw right now, and it has like these kind of zebra stripes like at the bottom of the eye there. I added like black and white lines with the things. I think I like that. I also want it to be a guy, so this is kind of difficult. That eye is tiny. Okay, we're not doing that. What do you guys think? Does that look good? Okay, so it's the next day, and guess what? I did like a little sketch of like how I want the whole dragon to look like. Stop, I see the vision now. Yes, this was a 2 a.m. sketch, by the way. And the feathers are gonna come out of here. For some reason, I needed inspo on how to draw a belt. Do you guys have any tips on how to draw feathers? I don't know, I just do this. Okay, you know what? First time, I got it. I wanna do like a crossover. So this goes up there. So like this. Now I'm just gonna add like the belt details. That looks better from far away. You see what I mean? Like adding these like things. That's what I'm going for. This can be fabric. Yes. Hold on, I'm cooking. This is gonna be a piece of fabric. You know, I forgot the name, but this show, the dragon has like a missing fin. It's like made out of fabric, so I'm gonna go with this, but he's not missing his ear. It's just fabric. So this is gonna be blue, yellow, and then red, right? No. This is blue, this is yellow, and this is red. But like, I feel like that's gonna be too much red. That's why I'm adding the brown, but like, hold on, let me just imagine this with my brain real quick. The red I choose is gonna have to be like not really like a strong red, so it doesn't like kill your eyeballs when you look at it. Okay, I guess we're going into outlining then. So yeah, I'm using just a thin one and a thicker one. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this in. I'm sure that we've all messed up in a paper dragon, so this will be your sign to keep going. I tried to cover it, you know, with my technique, but it didn't cover good the first time, so I did a second layer. Doesn't look right, so I'm gonna use this to kind of figure out how I want my outline to look like, because I was already struggling with that already. So yeah, let's see how this will look like completely outlined. It looks great. It looks so good. I love it. And then, you know what? I can use this for the color test run. If you saw a scarlet macaw and a dragon, this is how exactly it looks like in my brain. Stop, oh my gosh. I was so scared to mess this up, but it actually looks so good. Yeah, the eye is still bad, but everything else is great. Oh, my phone's here. I was like, I'm looking for my phone to take a photo for my members, and yeah, it disappeared. Okay, so I just took this sketch and outlined it on another piece of paper. This is what it's looking like now. So I made them 3D, like with the thing, which is what Zip has, and then the other, like, you know, this is gonna be the white part of the eye that the macaw has. I think this is gonna be red, a mix of yellow and blue, maybe ombre. Yeah, oh my gosh, I didn't even color today yet. I've been working on this all day. Oh my goodness. This is perfect. Wow. Like, imagine plus the color and like adding details and like little charms and things that I'm gonna add. If you're wondering there's no eye, that's because I'm gonna do something like I did with Zip, where you can just take it off and then change the eyes, because for making videos, I feel like that helps a lot with trying to get emotion out and things like that. And also it's fun to have different faces. I'm gonna put these pieces to the side. We're gonna go with this to just like test out the colors that I want. Ooh, that is very dark. Okay, we're not gonna use that. All the colors that I have left are kind of like a pink, which I don't want. That's literally pink, not red. Okay, so I just looked around and I found these two reds and this yellow, which might work for the thing, so that is good. I'm just gonna check with these. It says lipstick red, more like pink. Okay, so I'm gonna go with these three colors. Yeah, there's a difference in between the two. Oh no. They are bright colors, which I'm worried about because normally I go with lighter colors and then I shade, but I don't have any better colors. Even though I got the huge pack, this is the best we got. Maybe I make this blue and yellow, but then this is what? Like blue, half yellow, red. Whew, like I said, these are strong colors. Let's pretend this is a feather. I think I should have done more yellow, but you get the idea. Let me do another one. I don't know. You know what? What if I make this red? Because that makes more sense, because you know his feathers are just coming up here past his goggles. They go here red. And then this is what I do to these small feathers here and all of these feathers there as well. Pretend this is red, guys, okay? Pretend that this is red. Okay, see, that makes more sense. You know, it's a little bit off color, but like pretend that this is this, okay? What if I do it the opposite? Instead of red being the tip, it's blue. Hold on, let me check if this makes a big difference. Okay, so which one looks more like the bird? Just these two. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a test to see which one looks better, because this ends in blue and that ends in red, so I don't think you're gonna be able to see these fluffs if it fades like right into red, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do both. What the heck? I cannot decide. Oh yeah. Yep, that is the one I'm doing. Is it? Nope, I have to do another one. Stop. Oh my gosh, why can't I choose? Like, it doesn't look like it matters right now, but later it is gonna matter. I've thought about it and I've looked at the references. Please don't hate me, but I'm gonna go for this one. I want to do this one, but the red at the ends just doesn't make sense to me, because like in real life, it would fade into that color instead of just red being like randomly, you know, popped in on the side there. Okay, I got the first part done. I did go over it a few times, so I hope it's not too dark. For example, when you do one of these, it's really light compared to when you do this, you know. That's how you color a hoo-hoo properly, by the way. Thank you, Seth, for the tip. Whew, we're good with the red for now. Actually, no, we're not. Oh my goodness. This is all red. Am I painting them one by one because I'm scared? Maybe, yeah. Just sectioning off like the blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red. Actually, there's gonna be a lot of red because this is all gonna be red. I think I'm gonna move on to finding the colors for the goggles. Here we have our browns. Let me just try it out with the color sheet. Maybe if I mix this with a brown pencil, I can shade it. Yeah, okay, this is good. I'm gonna do this. But before I do that, I'm gonna test it on this one because I have it, so why not? Oh yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. Not sure if I want to have gold for the circles, so I'm just gonna color around them for now. Okay, so this is how he's looking like. Oh my gosh, literally so cute. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go film like before and after videos, you know. Okay, so it is the next day. I want to finish the coloring today and then maybe sketch the other side, but guess what I found? I found him. Like, oh my gosh, he is literally adorable. Maybe I have like a secret like for Scarlet Macaws. I don't know, but I think they're really pretty. He's just gonna be chilling here on the video from now on. I don't really know where to add him because I don't think you can see him that well like this. Maybe here? I feel like it's missing something on this side. Hold on, I need to check. Oh, you cannot see him from there? Okay. Maybe I take her out and I put him in. Is that too much like Scarlet Macaw? You know what? I think that's cute. Okay. I am so glad I did this one because it really, like even with this, it fades into the blue. And yes, I did this for a video, by the way. Coloring. Let's go back into coloring. Oh gosh, that is really close to the goggles. Wait a minute. We're kind of done. Other than the goggles and the nose, we're done. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can actually... I've been so excited to start this since since last night. But I've been waiting a while to do this. Luckily, I have these parts that separate the red. Okay, I got the first layer of red. Now I'm gonna go into the yellow. Oh my gosh, it looks interesting right now. I'm hoping that when I add this blue, it will like, you know, bring everything together, like these little sketches here. Oh yeah, I need to do that as well. Oops. Am I coloring wrong? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do some type of blending. Let me just try with pencil first, and then I can do everything else. It looks really good. Oh my goodness. But like, it's only the yellow that's getting blended, so I'm gonna try to kind of get like a darker, that's purple. Maybe like a darker blue to like kind of blend it and make it look like it has more layers. You know, instead of just like flat red and flat blue. You do not see that. Nope. Okay, I need a darker. Oh my goodness, that does so much. See what I'm telling you? Like blending with pencils makes it look so much better. Whoa. Stop, this is so cute. Oh my gosh. I might ruin it, but let me just check before I do this. I feel like the goggles are not dark enough. Yeah, actually that looks a lot better. Whew, that's great. So it is another day, fresh start. It is not midnight, me doing like sketches and things. I hope you noticed that I did actually do this off camera late at night. I didn't think it was that exciting because it's literally just like brown parts with things, but I did actually do a lot of layering. Like all of this is just for that. So yeah, it's a lot of like trying to get the right color because it's weird, like who has a lot of colors but they don't have like exact colors that your mind has, so you kind of have to like mix them up. So I don't know why I did that. Was experimenting with that and it turned out good. I really just have to do the other side, which I don't really know what to do. Not sure if you know how to do this already, but what I do is I just take this, pretend the green mat is a window. If you do this, it's just gonna print out the same thing. For example, it will just do that once you do everything. But if you flip it over, it doesn't look like much, but with light shining under it, you can see everything. Not a great example, but that is the idea of it. You can also use your light or like an iPad screen or like a computer screen, or, you know, anything that's flat with light on it, you can use that. Remember to always flip it. Always flip it, because if you don't, you're just gonna end up with two sides of the same thing, which I'm sure we've all done. I've done that too many times. I did the lining and then I realized I need a bad side. So, this is what we're working with. So the backstory is he is gonna be like a maker, kind of like a crafter, engineer kind of thing. And he fixed his wings that were missing. So these are gonna be like robot wings, or is it cyber wings? Cyborg? I don't know, something like that type of wings. And some are like wrapped up. And I made all of his like feathers sharper and more ragged. Is that a word? Like not straight and messy. I made his glasses broken. Yeah, now I'm just lining all of this up. What do you think? Oh my gosh. It is a lot more different than the normal simple idea that I've did. I went all out, almost all out with the bad side, because that's where I can get like more things. I feel like, I don't know, the bad side is always more detailed for me. Yeah, let's get to coloring. I'll show you guys how it looks after. Okay, so hello. It has been a while. I cut all of the pieces because I feel like I didn't want you guys watching like 40 minutes of me just cutting pieces. So I did that with my members on a member live. And yeah, it did take a while because, as you can see, the bad pieces had a lot of cuts and like, yeah, things. So it is all ready. I was like, I just glued these pieces together and I was like, wait a minute, I'm filming a video. So like I need to film it. I also made this base. The bottom jaw was a little bit thick, especially on the end, as you can see here, because the beak is like so small. So what I did was I cut everything and I cut the sides. I even cut here a little bit because, I don't know, I just felt like it needed to be thinner. That's a tip for me. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna basically glue it here. One thing though, actually three. I need to do the nose, the eye, because I am scared of doing it, because I feel like I'll ruin the whole thing. The bottom jaw, which takes me also a while to do. I think I'm just gonna glue the main pieces together, maybe do an eye, and start editing, because I actually have not started editing because I downloaded this app called DaVinci Resolve. It's supposed to be better, especially because CapCut not steals, but it's like when you edit on it, it's their content because you're using their software to edit. Let's glue these pieces together. Oh my gosh, my desk is so unprepared. It was so messy. So I just had to spend like 10 minutes cleaning it because it had all the offcuts and, you know, these pieces from there. So yeah, I'm just gonna put glue. I used to use hot glue. Oh my god, that light keeps flickering. It keeps falling on the floor. So every time I talk, hello? Hello? Okay. And now when this is glued together, I'm just gonna leave it like that for a bit. I'm gonna glue these pieces together. And also make sure it's the same as the other side. So let me do that real quick. Whoa! The front side is so thick. Oh, I wanted it to be thin so that was like kind of seamless, but I didn't think of that when I was making the base. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just had everything aligned. Okay. Oh my goodness. He is finished. Well, oh my gosh, I say finished, but like he's not nearly finished at all. But like this is the closest I've ever been, obviously. So just letting you know, the areas that I tape are here onto the wing, here as well with the head and the jaw, and lastly, one just right here. Like this. So you have one piece of tape here, one here, and one there last. Just so that the paper dragon doesn't fall apart. Also with the base, as you can see, I have tape here, here as well, and here. I didn't realize that I wasn't filming. I was literally just working on the dragon because I had a lot of motivation, and is that I went through some designs to try to figure out what eye I wanted him to have. And none of these really worked or looked good in my opinion. So I did some experimenting and I think it took me literally like an hour and a half to get the eye. But this is what I ended up with. And it is removable. So yeah, I just taped it down with some masking tape and that is how it's looking right now. But I also started working on the jaw and it was completely black because that's how the macaw jaws are. This is what it looked like kind of, and then this is what I ended up doing. I don't really know what this is, but I just needed some color there so that it took away from the fact that all of that was black. I also, if you didn't notice, I took the feathers apart and pulled it this way. Same with other ones, I just separated them and things like that. I also have a bunch of little trinkets and things that I'm going to add on, like, you know, accessories. Yes, that is exactly what I was thinking to do, because I don't know why, but it's like a dragon puppet thing where you add a bottle cap like here or there, you know, somewhere there. I was also thinking because I also have these that I could just, you know, clip it on like that or something. And there's not a lot of yellow, so I also wanted to bring more of the yellow out. So I made a feather that is double-sided and have it clipped like this. So it's gonna be dangling. See the difference of before I, you know, kind of bent them and after, but there's also an eye on this side. But yeah, we can do any type of eye with this. So for the bad eye, I'm gonna figure something out. Something definitely stressed or, you know, with an open eye that's like kind of shocked. I just love him so much. Also, one last thing, we did a poll vote on a live stream for what his name was going to be. You guys gave me so many good names. It was really hard to choose. Like, even you guys weren't sure. So out of the 4, well, we had a bunch, but we rounded it down to 4 names for the poll vote. The names were Glider, Hunter, Skylar, and Robin. And I really liked all of them, but the winner of all of them is Glider. I actually really like that because it suits him, or what his vibe is, kind of more than Robin. I like Robin, but I don't know, it's the scarlet macaw, and like robins are a different type of bird, so I just wanted to keep it simple. I really want to work on like details and things. I'm gonna do that. I got my jewelry making things, and I actually need to make a hole. Yeah, I'm gonna have it on this one right here. Be careful if you are gonna do this, by the way. Oh my gosh, I'm only through the first piece of paper. I want to be careful because my fingers are literally underneath here. There we go. I feel like I'm giving him a piercing and I don't know why. Oops. He has a nice new earring, but I also need to do a hole onto the feather. So we have to repeat that process all again. Oh my gosh, stop. This is so cool. I always did accessories that are dangling with like string, but honestly doing it with chain things makes so much. Dude, oh stop, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, actually it does not look like a feather when it's moving so much. Like, look at this. Are you kidding? I need to do this to all my dragons. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, I love when the whole dragon like actually comes together. This is my trusty compartment, all of random things. I showed you guys this on my live, but I'm gonna show it again here because I think it's really cool. So ignore that and this, but like that's actually for my sewing, but it's randomly in here. Yeah, I have like a few caps that I've collected. I don't really drink sodas that much, so I collect them when I can. I also have this pin. Could that be cool? Yeah, that could be cool actually. Yeah, okay, we're doing that. No. Then I have another yellow one. I also have red ones, but there's a lot of red, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. We have green, but his eye's light green, so we're not gonna do that either. I feel like I'm piercing him. I feel so sorry. Oh my gosh, no! Okay, I need this to dry completely. Oh my goodness! Okay, I'm gonna stop the long form video. I'm gonna make some shorts. I need to film a short video with this guy. Okay, be right back. I did the jaw, like this part, a little bit small, so I'm going to actually outline in black the sides. I'm gonna take it all apart and try to make it smaller. Trying to cut it as much as I can without actually cutting the base, because I don't actually want to do everything again. Okay, there we go. Oh, the hot glue gun's warm. Okay, okay, okay. If you guys are wondering how to do this, I have a full tutorial on my YouTube channel. So go ahead and check that out if you need extra help. Okay, so the nose is finished. I just cut up a piece of white paper and I think I'm gonna glue it on top of the goggles so it gives like a reflection shine. Oh yeah, that is very cool. Yeah, this is what we're working with. Oh, that's good. Okay. Hello.
My darling, you almost finished.
I did the outro and then I realized I didn't do the mouth.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too. Okay, the mouth is finished now. These are the colors I used for the mouth. It's a little bit pink. Like, that's how it is with her though. But I think because of the red, it makes it look more pink. This is the inside. Let me show you guys the inside compared to soon. Oh. Well, in the video, you probably won't see it, right? If not, I can take it out and then redo it again. I actually finished him. Thank you so much for being here and watching me turn an animal into a paper dragon. These are all of the colors that I used, and here are some of the main ones if you want to know. And yeah, comment down below any long form video ideas that you would like to see me try or challenges. And oh my gosh, I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!